Hello, everyone. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story about the guy that I shot. Before that, though, I'm taking cybersecurity as my major. The reason why I chose cybersecurity is because computers don't talk back. They don't fight with you. They don't argue. They just sit there and do whatever you tell them to do. And it pays well. And in my previous career, that stuff is pretty important. So my attribute is I like to help people. I think everybody in the room has the same attribute. We all like to help people. That's kind of why we're here. But it was how I was brought up. See, I was raised in the South, on the East Coast, in North Carolina, and we were raised to help each other. And when I was a child, 9 years old, I had a smart attitude, and my father took away my Christmas toys and gave them to a family down the street. And it was at that moment that I realized the value of giving to others and helping people. So I've always liked to help people. It's always been who I am and what makes me tick. Now, about the guy that I shot. So, 2005, I was a soldier in the Army in Iraq, and I was a supervisor. We were getting ready for Iraq's first democratic election. Now, this is a really big deal in Iraq, really big deal. You guys might have seen photos with the women with the purple finger, holding up the purple finger, and that's how they chose their identity and were able to prove that they had voted. They used purple ink and voted. It was really cool to be a part of that and be a part of Iraq's first election. We were setting up a security checkpoint to ensure that the elections went smoothly when all of a sudden the white Toyota Corolla pulled up, and out of the window, the passenger started firing at us, which is pretty common out there. So of course we had to do what we had to do. We had to take cover first of all, and as soon as we took cover, it's actually kind of comical. I noticed the driver was literally kicking the passenger, the guy that was shooting at us, kicking him in the head and kicking him out of the car. So the car was a white Toyota Corolla, and it took off, and we're just kind of like standing there, and this guy stands up, picks up the AK-47, and I shot him. And he goes down like that, but he wasn't dead. So I ordered my medic to go work on him to save his life, and everybody's looking at me like, "You just tried to kill us." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but go save his life anyway because we're humans and that's what we do." And so my medic went and saved his life. I called the medevac, we got him in. Well, come to find out, this guy was being ordered to shoot the Americans because the Al-Qaeda had kidnapped his daughter. And he was just doing what he had to do to survive and take care of his family. And showing and telling us the story, my team went and found his daughter, got his daughter back, took his wife and the rest of his family, took them back on base and took care of them. The generosity that we showed him was overwhelming, and he could not believe that we did this to him, and he gave us all kinds of intelligence. I'm not telling you this to brag, I'm telling you this because there's always a silver lining at the end of every story. Now, shooting somebody, that was my first shooting, and it was horrible, but the end result was definitely very valuable. I'm going to leave you with one thing. Henry Ford said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." And what that means is your mindset controls everything that you do. Thank you for your time.